Hey, you must be ready for another story. But before we get started, let's think back to the stories we've already read. Which fish was humble? Which fish was repentant? Which eel was genteel? Who were the brothers who did right? Okay, time for another fish tale. The next critter in the Toots Hall of Champions wasn't fast like Rippy, powerful like Jim Teal, or strong like the To-Do-Rights. But Harvey belongs on the Toots Hall wall with the rest of the best. Harvey Mertzy was a mollusk. He had a hard shell and crawled like a snail, leaving a trail of slime everywhere he went. I guess that's why the fish who didn't know him steered clear of him and called him names.
Look out! It's that stinky slime meister Harvey Mertzy. P.U.
Yeah, don't touch what Harvey's touched, or you're likely to get slimed, mucus mollusk.
They teased. But everyone who really knew Harvey loved him because he was kind and compassionate. Harvey came from the other side of the reef and lived in the Grotto Ghetto south of town. The Grotto was a tough place. His dad, Shono Mertzy, had grown up there. Shono drove a big 18-legged hermit crab trailer across the ocean for a living and wasn't home much. Harvey's dad had learned early in life to be hard and ruthless. Shono thought you had to be tough to survive in the grotto. But Harvey was different. He tried to help whenever he could. He didn't just see the needs of others, he felt them. When others hurt, he hurt. And lots of hurting fish folk lived in the grotto. So many were homeless, so many had needs. Carl Cucumber was caught in the currents with no place to stay.
Ouch! Owie! I'm getting all bruised and scraped up, rolling around in the grotto. I don't know what to do. Antoinette, can you help me get back on my feet?
Antoinette Anemone sighed.
Oh, Carl Cucumber, you know that since I got washed off the reef, I haven't found a place to call home. I can't help myself, let alone you. Ask Monty Man of War.
But Monty said,
Are you kidding? Yeah, I used to be a big shop broker on Wall Street before my luck changed. I put all my money in bass bellies and they went belly up. I lost everything. Now I just drink suds with my buds to help me forget.
And then there was old Ollie. Oliver Octopus had been in the grotto longer than any of the other street critters. He was crustier than the crustiest crustacean. He pushed a shopping cart around town with all his belongings in it, spewing dark ink on any fish who messed with him. Old Ollie disliked everybody, but he especially hated do-gooder Harvey and called him names when he saw him.
Get out of my way, slime ball!
Harvey hurt for his fellow fish, so badly, in fact, that he decided to do what he could to help. He prayed for them and much more. He collected cans and bottles for recycling and used the money to buy bandages for Carl Cucumber to wrap his cuts and bruises.
Thank you, Harvey.
Carl said gratefully.
You're one kind-hearted mollusk.
Hey, Antoinette Anemone,
Harvey called one Saturday.
get in my wagon. I'll tow you out to the reef and help you get established there. I know a great spot where you can feed yourself.
Oh, thank you, Harvey.
She exclaimed. Helping Monty was going to be tougher, but Harvey was a clever mollusk. Monty had a good head for business, and Harvey knew it. Harvey said,
Monty, let's collect bottles and cans and go to garage sales. We can use my wagon to move this stuff. We'll sell it for a fair price and buy more stuff. If we keep doing that, it won't be long until you can open your own second fin store. You can call it Monty's Fresh Start Store, giving old things another chance.
So they did. And now Monty Man of War tells all his customers,
Harvey Mertzy helped me get a new start in life. He's the best.
But old Ollie felt differently.
I don't want no slime ball helping me. Get out of my face, Mercy.
One day, on his way home from school, Harvey saw Squid Squirt beating up Oliver Octopus 2 blocks away.
Hey, leave him alone.
Harvey yelled. Harvey started toward them as fast as he could, but mollusks are awfully slow, you know. After knocking Ollie to the sidewalk, the giant squid took off with Ollie's shopping cart. Thoroughly thrashed and thumped, Ollie looked around for help.
Squid Squirt has snatched my stuff.
He moaned. Harvey was hurrying, but still moving mighty slow when he saw a mare mackerel swim right past Ollie. The mare crossed to the other side of the street and pretended not to notice the octogenarian octopus bleeding on the sidewalk.
I don't want to get involved,
The mare said to no one at all. Oh no, the mare didn't help, Harvey thought. Harvey was about a block away when 2 highly respected evangelfish, Harold Hypocriter and Tuna Two-Face, spotted Ollie in distress. Surely they'll help, thought Harvey.
I've got to get to my office.
Hypocriter harumphed.
I'm preparing an important sermon on helping the poor. I don't have time to get involved.
I have to hurry along too.
Two-Face trumpeted.
I'm doing lunch with a very wealthy donor.
Like the mare, the evangelfish swam to the other side of the street, making a great effort to look anywhere but at the wounded octopus. By the time Harvey got to him, Ollie was in pretty bad shape. There was a payphone on the corner, and Harvey knew what to do.
I'll call 911.
The ambu-whale arrived within 5 minutes with red lights flashing and siren blaring. Harvey held Ollie's head in his lap and wiped blood from his mouth as they rode to the fishpital. Ollie was unconscious. The old octopus woke up a couple of times during the trip. The first time he tried to pull away, but the look in Harvey's eyes melted him. The second time Oliver awoke, he didn't move. He even managed to smile when Harvey spoke.
You'll be okay, Ollie. I'll help you. Soon you can leave, Ollie,
Harvey said while visiting one day.
You've been in the fishpital 2 whole weeks.
Ollie smiled weakly.
Yeah, and you've come to see me every day.
Ollie wasn't so crusty anymore, and he didn't even seem to mind Harvey's slime. As he was leaving that day, Harvey swam into the fishpital chaplain.
Chaplain Chad, you've been visiting Oliver Octopus, right?
Yes.
Did he really say he might visit your church?
Why, yes, he did.
Wow! Wouldn't that be great?
Harvey said.
The fishmaker can change anybody.
Chaplain Chad smiled.
Even Ollie.
You're right. I'll be praying for him.
The next day, Harvey went to see his friend Monty Man of War at the Second Fin store.
Hey, Monty, I need a favor. Oliver Octopus doesn't have any stuff. Would you donate a cart and a few things for when he gets out of the fishpital?
Sure, I'll be glad to help him get a fresh start. Sometimes a fresh start is all it takes to make it.
The cart was a wonderful surprise to Ollie.
You guys are great.
Ollie said with a tear in his eye.
Thanks a lot.
No, Ollie didn't leave the grotto, but he did change. He stopped calling Harvey a slimeball, and last I heard, old Oliver Octopus was starting to follow the fishmaker. I'm sorry to say that Harvey's dad never changed. Shono didn't understand why Harvey wasn't tough like him. But young Harvey didn't live to make his dad happy and proud. He lived to please the fishmaker. The street critters loved Harvey, slime and all. Some of them even wrote to Fish University and told them about all he had done. Today, 2 words honoring Harvey Mertzi can be found in Merriam-Webster's Under the Bridge Dictionary. Do you know the 2 words? Have mercy. A pair of Harvey Mertzi words. Mercy is what you feel for someone that leads you to help them, even when they don't deserve it. When is the last time you showed mercy toward someone? What did you do? If an adult were to go with you, is there someone in the hospital you can visit? How has God been merciful to you? How can you show mercy to someone else? When you pray today, tell God about the recent times you have failed to show mercy. Then, thank Him for being merciful to you. Thanks for spending this time with O. Willikers. I love you a bunch.